Guys, I'm going to be showing you one of the builds I really love to use. I don't really use it often anymore, but I did before. This build I used to use the Ravenous, the exotic raid exclusive rifle. And pretty much you can run any gun on this and you'll have really good accuracy. And you can still do a good amount of DPS. But at the moment, I'm actually running the Pestilence on this build, and I find I don't know whether to name this build the Pestilence build or you can use any weapon on this build. But anyways, let me just take you through the pieces and I'll show you some examples in a bit. So on this build, okay, I have one Saskia that gives you 10% critical hit chance. On here, I have weapon handling with critical hit damage and 12% critical hit damage. On the chest piece, I have the Walker Harris. Okay, so you get 5% weapon damage. And on here, I have a weapon handling rolled onto it with crit chance and a crit chance gear mod. The talent on here is Glass Cannon. All damage you deal is amplified by 25%. All damage you take is amplified by 50%. So the bad thing about running this talent is that you will take more damage from enemies. So you have to play really smart. You can't just go face to face with an enemy. Okay, so for the holster, I'm running the Grupo Sombra because you get 15% critical hit damage. And again, I have a weapon handling rolled onto it. For the knee pads, I have the named Fox's Prayers knee pads. Okay, what's so special about this knee pad is you get the damage you target out of cover. So that's basically a multiplier, it increases your damage. And on here, I have a weapon handling rolled onto it. For the gloves, I have the named Contracted gloves because you get damage to armor. And again, weapon handling. As you can see, there's a theme. I pretty much have a weapon handling attribute rolled onto every single piece. And then on the second piece of Petrov, I'm running two pieces of Petrov because it gives you 10% weapon handling on there. And on here, I have weapon handling on the attributes and a talent called Vigilance. Increases total weapon damage by 25%. Taking damage disables this buff for 4 seconds. The only downside to this talent is that when you do take damage, you don't have that 25% weapon damage buff. 4 seconds, I mean, is not too long when you're actually playing the game. It will go by really quickly, but just to let you know, you will lose that if you take damage, but I don't notice it too much. Okay, so why do I have weapon handling? Weapon handling is actually really good. I actually enjoy having weapon handling rolled onto it. So if you don't know, if you have 1% of weapon handling, you get 1% stability, 1% accuracy, 1% reload speed, and 1% weapon swap speed. So basically, let me just show you the stats. So you have, it's basically like skill efficiency. So when you have skill efficiency, you get a bunch of other bonuses as well. So weapon handling is basically the same. So on my stats at the moment, let me show you the crit chance. I only have 50% crit chance and 84% critical hit damage. It's not really that high, but I'll show you it does a good amount of damage. So here we go. Okay, so I have 58% weapon handling, and you can see that I have 58% swap speed. And then I have 78 stability, 78 accuracy, and 68 reload speed bonus. It's not the same. The reason why it's not the same as weapon handling, which is 58%, it's because you can see here my bonuses. I get it from Keener's Watch, and obviously the mods on the Pestilence increase that. So it really depends what weapon you're using, but you will get bonuses from Keener's Watch. See? On the right there. You can see where you're getting the bonuses from. All right, and from here, that's basically all the items I have on. Okay, let me take a few guns out on here. Just I can show you. I'll take that. I'll take that. Eagle Bear, Bighorn, Dread Edict. If you want the Diamondback, Merciless, Ravenous. Okay. And the good thing about this is you get increased reload speed, so it feels like you have the talent called Fast Hands, which is really freaking good. And you'll get some bonuses from the Gunner, because I'm running the Gunner specialization. And what I like about this is you don't have to be in cover, because, you know, Brace is not really, you don't really get any damage bonuses from Brace, but you basically do because you're able to hit your shots. But with this build is, you have glass cannon on, so you're actually able to hit harder. And you can play aggressive. You don't have to worry about being behind cover. Okay, so let me just show you, even with this build, even you can still have high, if you want to run the pestilence on this, you think you can go all the way to 1.2 million per tick, which is still really good. And you can see it actually shoots faster. Okay, see there, 1.2 mil per tick. And you can hit your shots. It doesn't move much. I'm not even fighting with my controller. And you can see it's actually shooting faster. And I think I am proccing the gunner bonuses. It's easy to hit your shots. Let me just make this so then they're a bit harder to kill. And with I'm running the secondary on this, so you can see I'm running the pestilence. My secondary is a shield splinter. So this is a hunter's exclusive weapon. You have to kill all 10 hunters in Washington to unlock this. Okay, so this has perfect optimist. Weapon damage is increased by 4% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. I like to run this assault rifle in here because it does really high damage. So let me just show you. I mean, this build is not going to be the hardest hitting, but at least you'll be able to hit most of your shots. See, 5 mil. And our crit chance and crit damage is not even that high. But I mean, it just feels very accurate, you know? Okay, so let me just show you the other weapons. Okay, so the Bullet King. He's not too bad. I'm literally barely fighting the Bullet King for this. You can even hit it from distance. Okay, the Eagle Bear on this build. I'll show you the DPS on the Eagle Bear. Yeah, 5 mil. I feel like I'm not even fighting hard to even move this gun. Okay, and then I'll change to the Bighorn because this is pretty inaccurate. You don't have to fight too much. It looks like I'm fighting it a lot, but literally barely fighting it. Okay, then I'll change to the Dread Edict. You don't have to be behind cover to use this. It doesn't even bounce. I'm just tapping it. I'm literally, my analog's just in place. And you're still doing a good amount of DPS. Okay, and I'll change to the Diamondback. And you can shoot. You can see I'm shooting a lot faster than usual, and you already got fast reload speed because you're running weapon handling. It's increasing the reload speed. Okay, what else? What else? I think that's it for the guns. Oh, and one more gun I forgot to put in the stash is the Ravenous. I think I already put it in. Yeah, Ravenous. And oh yeah, I forgot to test the Merciless. So look. It doesn't bounce at all. I'm just tapping it. This is literally in place. I'm not even fighting. I don't even have my right thumb on the right joystick. That's just me shooting without controlling it at all. Completely off the thumbstick. Okay, and then I'll show you the Merciless. This is it. Not on the thumbstick, just holding L2 down to aim and just tapping R2. You can play, the good thing about this is you can play pretty aggressive. Look, that's awesome. Still does a good amount of DPS as well. Yeah, so that's pretty much the build. I like to run the Pestilence on here. You can run whatever weapon you generally feel like using. I'll show you why I run Gunner. Gunner is good to run in this build because it gives you that survivability. You get armor on kill. So with the Gunner, you get killing enemies grant 10% armor, which is really good. That gives you the survivability. Also, you get every third reload speed is 50% faster. On top of the amount of weapon handling you have, it will be insane. You basically have an extra talent If any of you know fast hands as a weapon talent, you basically have fast hands on here as well. And then you got the generate 10% of total ammo capacity every 60 seconds. Party members recover 5. And you get that, another 10% weapon handling, but you have to be motionless. And then rate of fire increases by 5% on kill for 5 seconds. So yeah, that's pretty much the build. I don't know whether to call this a Pestilence build or you can run anything with this build. I guess it's a weapon handling DPS build. I absolutely love this build. And for my skills, you can run whatever skills you feel like running. Okay, that's completely up to you. And for the weapons, you can run whatever weapons you feel like running as well. All right. Anyways, guys, take care. Peace.